Now I don't know what to do. Hello everyone. What we are currently standing in is my creeper farm. It produces 1 million creepers an hour and is one of the best farms you can build in Minecraft if you want gunpowder. But it has a couple problems. First of all, I do not even collect all the items the farm produces. And second of all, look at these ugly walls. It's just bombed stone and deep slate, and today we are gonna decorate the entire farm and make a storage system for it. Let's go. But first of all, we have another problem, because a guy in my last video told me that my creeper farm apparently could get even faster. And I know 1 million creepers definitely isn't enough. After checking the footage very carefully, he was actually right. You see that? That's a button. And if there's a button there, mobs can't spawn there. This is a huge suboptimality. Like imagine maybe 4 creepers an hour isn't spawned there. So carefully I'm gonna remove the glass here and take the button and done. So as you can see, a lot of creepers are dying here. And a few people commented, well, why isn't he building a storage system? First of all, that is absolutely insane. Like, do you know how many shulker boxes I would need to use an hour? Well, actually it's a pretty easy calculation. I need like 500, 600 shulker boxes an hour. That is a lot of shulker boxes I would need. But for this view and collecting 1 million gunpowder an hour, even though I'm never gonna need it, it's gotta be worth a try, just for fun. And I'm just gonna address another comment now. Some people said that it looked like a command block was spawning the creepers. And I know, it definitely looks like a command block was spawning all these creepers, but I will never put a command block in here. Like, I would never cheat in my hardcore build. What is that you say? Is there a command block right there in the portal? Yeah, there is a command block right there. But that is actually because I have found a very secret way to get a command block in hardcore survival Minecraft without using cheats, without going into creative, without any of that. Okay, you're probably wondering, if he didn't cheat and go into creative, how did he obtain a command block in survival hardcore Minecraft? Well, you see, it's actually pretty simple. Step 1. You've got to find a picture of a command block. Step 2. You've got to go to this website and put in the picture. Step 3. You've got to decide how realistic you want your command block to be. Step 4. You find all the materials to the command block in your sorting system. Step 5. You build it, and you of course need to build it with a sick ass time lapse. Catch! finally have a command block. Or as you can guess, I have a map art of a command block. No, I did not actually get a command block. I'm pretty sure that's impossible in 1.21.4, but at least I have a very convincing map art, hopefully. Yeah, Jerma, we don't need you anymore. Now we have command block. Much better. Okay, enough goofing around. I have marked the creeper collection system, or lack of collection system right here. So if I pack this down and go into creative mode, then we have my collection system right here. So the problem with this collection system is that I can't really go any lower than this. A few blocks lower down in the world and I will hit bedrock. So I have to get the creepers to die somehow while falling, and then in this huge square I have to collect all the materials. And I'm thinking just using like a piston feed tape or something, but that seems really annoying. So maybe I'll do something else. I'll come back to you if I have something. Okay, it's been 8 hours. I can't deal with this right now. I can't deal with explaining this to you right now. I'll see you tomorrow. This is much better. Actually, I recorded this entire thing over a month ago, but after editing it, it was way too long, like 7 minutes of me just explaining, so I am not gonna explain the entire process. Here you can quickly see an overview of everything I wanted to tell you, but I won't do that, so we can just... Okay, so I'm gonna give myself 60 seconds from now to explain the entire collection system. First of all, we have these creepers here. Creepers fall and they die here. If I pull this lever, you can see the minecarts drive front and back here. The lever makes these observers go up and turn on these El Mango card eaters. The card eaters work like this. The creepers die on this platform and their gunpowder gets dropped. It gets picked up by the minecarts, and with precise timings with a lot of pistons, I have made this system where the cards will get broken and all the gunpowder will end onto this slime block or onto this stair, which then pushes all the gunpowder down onto this. This is a shifting floor design by I Hate Falling Blocks, and if I quickly go up here, you can see his original design here. It was meant for a drip leaf farm. I repurposed it so it worked in the nether without water. It works like this. You can see my Y value go down as I go to the right on these blocks, and the gunpowder that ends up on this shifting floor design is gonna get pushed. But in our case, it's gonna end on this ice highway, which is gonna push all the gunpowder right here to the middle. Then it's gonna land on 3 more of these, and this eventually culminates in the gunpowder getting pushed right against this honey block, and then getting pushed onto this giant ice highway down here, with a lot of 6x shulker loaders by Phil Goodinator. That is the entire farm. For a full explanation of every single detail of this farm I find remarkable, I will just show you this. For a second, you can pause if you want, but let's just collect all the materials right now. Here the schematic is aligned in my world, and as you can see, I need to remove a lot of lava. So I have decided to just brew a shulker box of fire resistance and bring a whole lot of gravel. Okay, this won't work, this is simply too slow. So maybe I should make some speed potions.
Any step you take, any breath you breathe, even from mistakes, you'll be lost in me. In any winter morning, like
And now we have a shulker box of speed.
and I'll be feeling it all, and you'll be lost in
Man, I don't want to do this.
any step you
But wait, can't I just use buckets?
any breath you breathe, even from mistakes, you'll be lost in me. Any winter morning, like the frost you see, I'll be feeling Any breath you breathe, even promises, you'll be lost in me. In any winter morning, like the frost you see, you're like an escapade.
Look at that. And the gunpowder is just barely getting collected. A small amount is getting burned, but whatever. We finally have a collection system, so that's pretty cool. But do you know what is not cool? It's not cool how the entire farm is surrounded by ugly stone walls that are just bombed, full of holes, and there's also deep slate. That's not cool. And I want to design something on these walls. Of course, I could just let the human pattern recognition do its thing, because this thing is definitely a mouth and two eyes and a raised eyebrow and a lowered eyebrow. It's definitely a smiley, and I'm not insane for saying that. But if I should make a decoration for this giant farm, what should it be? Well, I have a plan. Because if you look at this, then I have actually copied the entire perimeter into my creative world. And here, you can see the design I've made for the walls. Of course, there's still a lot of empty space. That's because I have some plans for the empty space. You see, there is a pretty obscure Minecraft mechanic that I want to use. If you have a creeper, and it goes next to a cat, you'll see that the creeper instinctively runs away from the cat, as if the cat could harm it in any way. And I want to use this, so in all these holes here, 12 of them in total, I want to build a pixel art of a real life cat. So the creepers spawn, they get a few milliseconds of just getting pictures of their worst fear, then they start falling and dies. Now we just need to find out which 12 real life cats we need to build. Well, I can quickly build this. Now we have a TV screen. So if I just turn the TV on like this, okay, we have a wheel and spin the wheel, and the wheel is spinning, and the wheel is spinning, and it's landing on. No, I did not design them myself. But what I did was going into the cartographer website. I showed you that before. I did this because I thought the cartographer website could make pixel art that looked good, but apparently they only make map art. So you can see the difference here. This is a pixel art and this is a map art. And pixel art is what you're gonna look directly at. And in our case, this is what we're gonna look at in the perimeter. So if you want to make a pixel art like this, you can just go into this website. The only thing you need to do is downscale your image in some sort of image editor, and then you just follow the tutorial here. I would highly recommend to go through every single block in the game which is in this list, just to make sure that you don't make a pixel art and have to collect over 2000 diamond ore or something like that. And also, since you can't download this as a schematic file, you'll have to download it as a data pack file, and then put this data pack file into a new Minecraft world, put in the map art, and then copy it as a schematic if you want to build it as a schematic. This will probably have played out in the background. Now I just need to collect the materials for every single one of these cats, and if we look in the material list, we can see I need to collect almost 200,000 items. We need to collect almost 9,000 light grey concrete powder, and to be honest, I do not really want to do that right now. So we're gonna take the list from the bottom. From the bottom. We are gonna take the list from behind. We are the small ones first. No, wait. in this chest before me, you can see most of the materials we're gonna need for the pixel arts. And this project, as always, has been a way bigger process than I realized. But as you can see in the top left corner of my screen, we still need a lot of items. We are talking maybe 40, 30, 50,000 items here. But I can at least put them into sections. Let's start with getting bone blocks. Bone blocks I can get by just flying around in the nether, which would be awful. Or I could fly over here to my WitherSkeleton farm by ENX04 and then do this. This is a new collection system for the farm and it is designed by Kami Blank on YouTube. And I'm just gonna AFK here when I can. And we cross the bone blocks out on the list. We then have the concrete powder. You know how to get concrete powder, you just mix sand and gravel. So we can take all the concrete and remove that. Cool. Now I'm quickly gonna name everything I can easily get also. So, acacia wood from this farm by ENX04. The cherry logs also come from this farm. And birch logs come from this farm by Occult Gent MC, who is a YouTube user who is no longer active. But I'll link their video in the description. Terracotta. We need almost 10,000 terracotta. So I need to make a terracotta farm. And if this farm also produced clay and mud at the same time, that would be perfect. But can I, myself, without help from the internet, build a farm? Well, no, I cannot do that without help from the internet. But I built most of this myself. This mod converting part of the machine is made by Redstonia on YouTube, and as you can see here, I can just stand here and right click with dirt and all the dirt will be converted into mud. Also, when I have to collect the clay, I have to blow it up, so I'm using these TNT dupers by @obby and Nurse. And as I use in every single one of my videos apparently, I have used this 6x shulker loader by Philgoodinator on the Storage Check Discord. This farm may seem a little complicated at first glance, but it's actually pretty simple. Most of you probably know this, but when you take dirt and add water to it, it turns into mud. If you take this mud and put it onto a dripstone block with dripstone under it, then if you wait some time, it turns into clay. I can blow this clay up and put the clay balls into a crafter to craft the clay blocks in item form, then put these into furnaces and smelt them to get terracotta. Then if we add every single color variant, this is the amount of items the farm produces. And if I add wheat to the mud, I can also make a lot of mud blocks. Now we just need to build it. Okay, so I have cut the hole behind me, as you can see, and I was thinking about just using TNT bombers like I did with my sugarcane farm, but I decided not to do that, because instead I have a much more fun idea. You see, I was watching a Mog Swamp video, and this guy Mog Swamp, instead of blowing his end island up with regular TNT bombers, he decided to dig small tunnels of TNT and blow his entire end island up with that TNT. And if he can do that in a super flat world, I can definitely do that in a regular Minecraft hardcore world. And how much TNT do we need? I don't know, maybe 2,000, 3,000, I don't think more than that. So that was not nearly enough TNT. So maybe we just need a few more shulker boxes of TNT. I, with a lot of math and a lot of calculations, has found that we need 7 shulker boxes more. So let's get that. What the fuck? I just went into the nether portal from a normal nether to this. Please. I don't like this. Okay, I just closed Minecraft. Now I'm trying to open it again. It is currently 11:15 PM, and that freaked the shit out of me. I was just planning to go I was just planning to go dig some sand, and now I feel like there's a demon Anyways, I guess you'll get this time lapse of me digging sand, and I'll come back to you if I am done digging, or if it comes back. Toodles. Oh my lord. I'm just quickly gonna eat one of these. Or not. Okay, perfect. Look at that. There's some water pillars and some stone, but I'll clean that up. Now you'll see me build the farm. Goodbye.
Out of the twilight, I feel I'm rising. Low up below me, can see you crying. And there's a whisper, they look like angels, but I won't follow. No, I will stay here. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. There's so much beauty, everything's vibrant, and there's music in the silence, but it really hurts me to see you crying. I'm high above you, wish you could see me flying. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you.
Hello, it's me again. Now we're gonna talk about the pale oak wood. I have chopped down a lot of pale oak trees and I do not want to chop down anymore, so we're actually gonna build a farm for this. This here is one of the best dark oak farms you can build, and it's so insanely simple. You can see the credits here: Squirrely 4, Scorpio 03, Mystery XY, Big Booty 17, Sam 8742, and this is either their YouTube or Discord account. It's a pretty simple build and it shouldn't take me that much time to build. Unless you accidentally make a decoration for it that adds thousands of blocks extra to your build. However, I cannot just really build that right now, because then I would have two music thingies right next to each other, and you probably wouldn't like that. So instead, we are gonna get all the copper. We can check the material list, and here we can see that I need almost 8,000 copper. And what is the best way to find copper? Well, of course, a trial chamber. So, we're gonna mine some trial chambers. Okay, we're in a trial chamber, so if I just do this, just like that. Now I have collected, I'm pretty sure, every single piece of copper, besides the copper grates because I don't need them, and the copper bulbs because I would like to see while I dug out this place. Here's all the copper I mined. I have 2 shulker boxes of oxidized copper, and 2 of waxed blocks of copper. Also, these extra bits, and these extra bits, and these extra bits. This was a very small trial chamber, which is quite sad, but I'm pretty sure I can make this work. Now we just need to move this to our main base. So let's do that. So what I need to do is take the wax of this copper and just let it oxidize and then mine it again. And I need to somehow unwax and turn this into lightly withered copper. Why did I not know this? Okay, so one normal copper turns into 4 copper in the stone cutter. That's huge. Wait, this might genuinely be one of the best things Mojang have done. Like, why did I not know this? Now we have all the exposed copper, I think. Yeah, I need 22 stacks, and I have in this shulker box 23 stacks. If you like chronologic storytelling, please do not look at my XP level throughout this video. And also, please do not look at that right there, because that is definitely not the wood farm we are gonna build right now.
My mind's made up, you should get here. Don't prove me wrong, I want you near. Don't take this for granted. Don't take this for granted. Can't you see that I could be the one for you? I'm obsessed, I know, but let me take care of you. If you think you can do better than this, I'll let you go. Hit the road, don't come back for me. Don't come back for me. My mind's made up, you should get here. Don't prove me wrong, I want you near. Don't take this for granted. Don't take this for granted. Can't you see that I could be the one for you? I'm obsessed, I know, but let me take care of you.
I bet you didn't expect that. Anyways, now we are finally done with the walls, not the cats, but the walls. Of course, I had to collect all the materials, so here you'll see me digging some tuff in the walls at my spider perimeter. And since I didn't have one, I also built this mangrove farm by Frunos, credit in the description. These copper trapdoors here, they were a little bit special because they had to be weathered, but I didn't want to wait for that. I already waited for all the other copper, so I didn't want to wait for this also. Instead I've just placed it all, and then I'm hoping as time goes on and as the cats get built that the copper trapdoors will just age naturally. Also, here are some of the smaller things I also collected. And now you're probably wondering, isn't there anything else I need to do? Well, there is a tiny thing I need to do. And that is going back to my sorting system here and sort all these different materials into each cat in these chests, which I have done. And here we can see the materials for every single one of the cats. Sorting those shulker boxes took way longer than I realized. Just look at this, this is the first 4 cats. But anyways, now we just need to look into this chest here. Just like this. Now I just need to do this 11 more times for every single one of the platforms in here. And then we can finally start building. Let's place the chests. Pow, 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 pow. Okay, so how I'm gonna build this since it's so many blocks? Well, I have the schematic over there. And if I go into my schematic placements, and we move every single cat, besides the cat I want to build, then I can move this cat over here, place it down in the corner, and make sure it's all lined up. So now we have the cat here, and then I can just take a shulker box, then I'm gonna take all these blocks here, and go into the schematic verifier, start the verification, and then we go into the missing blocks. And here we're gonna start from the lower amount of blocks and work our way up. Then I can fly over and place them. Then I'll just repeat this again and again until I get the higher and higher amounts of blocks. Or maybe I'm gonna start from the highest amount of blocks. I'm not really sure about that. I guess you're gonna see in the time lapse. Okay, this is taking way too long. Just flying around and placing all these blocks is too inefficient. Instead, I think I might set up a lot of scaffolding just down here, and hopefully that will speed up the process, at least just a bit. Finally here we have the first scaffolding. And no, I did not build it where I actually needed to. Why? Well, that's a very good question. And actually I'm out of scaffolding now, so now we're gonna get some of that. And there we have the first cat. It may have taken me about 6 hours to build this cat, and I can't wait to do this 11 more times, but I think it looks pretty good. It especially looks good when we look at it from all the way down here, where we are supposed to stand in AFK. Well, now I guess there's nothing left to do but just build 11 more cats. Let's hit it.
Oh, I only wanna stay. I only wanna stay for the night. You know I love the way you always look at me with those eyes. Can you tell me everything? Can you tell me it'll be alright? Yeah, I only wanna stay for the night. Oh, I only wanna stay. always look at me with those eyes. Can you tell me everything? Can you tell me it'll be alright? Yeah, I only wanna stay for the night. Only wanna stay for the night.
There we have it. All 12 of the cats built. Preparation and building took 3 months total. Now I just have to edit the video and maybe do a little bit more. So let's play an outro and see ya.
When these things are gone.